Thursday morning to you, especially you, Pat. Good morning to you. Only because we just saw you.
Good morning.
So today is a very busy day. Terrible traffic over by Flamingo's Mega. Somebody died there this morning. Very sad. Another motorcyclist. If you have seen the motorcyclists in Mexico, you know exactly what happened. They just kind of zoom in and out all the time. It's legal. They don't get in trouble for it. It's legal.
Well, they do, because ultimately they die.
Yeah, my dad used to say that every 5 years, a motorcyclist, should expect to be in a major accident every 5 years.
And you know what bothers me? My daughter had to see the body laying on the ground.
Well, she said something interesting. She said he was more than dead. How are you more than dead?
Well, it was kind of like with Cafe. I'm guessing he was more than dead.
More than dead, yeah. Cafe went from being this long to...
Stop! I don't want to hear that.
Well, I'm sorry. You asked the question.
No, I didn't.
You made a comment, and I was simply answering to you.
Hi, Debbie. How are you this morning?
So, yeah, it is. We thought it was going to take... It took over an hour, according to the Google Matrix thing, an hour and 5 minutes to get to our next appointment.
No, that was yesterday afternoon.
Oh, all of a sudden, it's like 40-some minutes.
Yeah, we have an appointment downtown today, Vallarta. We're going to go look at a condo, and
we're listing stuff in Vallarta now, like more and more stuff.
And that's because we know that God knows we have agents in there, so they'll be able to help us.
That's
which
true.
Is the good thing.
You know what?
Good morning, Marie.
Why didn't we talk to our Vallarta agents and ask them to meet us at this appointment?
Well, I think we do preliminary.
This one, yes. Actually, we have to. Because people are hiring us, and it's complicated.
No, and if we take the listing, or if they decide to list, then we will
get them to show it.
Get them involved. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, absolutely.
There you go. So that's what we're up to today. And also we don't need to chat about it much, but we won a trademark judgment at the
Good morning, Leslie.
Morning, the trademark company
with
in Mexico.
It's called.
With Impy. So we do need to go and take some photos.
We have to prove our case still.
Yeah, but we've won, but now we just have to prove not online, physically, that they're doing this. And we tried to contact them. I tried to phone them, ignored me. Tried to Facebook message them, ignored me. WhatsApp them, ignored me. Texted them, ignored me. And now they're going to pay. And it's fascinating because they've spent a lot of money advertising this name. And I'm not going to give the name at all. It doesn't really matter. It's just that I had a problem with it, and I actually we spent almost $2,000 letting the Mexican government know that this was going to cause problems, especially in our market. If they were in another market, it would be something that we had to do 5 years from now, and now we're just doing it here because for whatever reason they chose to be here and operate years after I'd gotten my Mexico Life trademark.
And they were never given the trademark. They just started using the name and applied for the trademark. So that's the difference too. So
not only that, they started with they said that they were an insurance company, and then quickly they changed it to real estate.
Good morning,
Bad
Karen.
idea.
How are you this morning? Good morning, Jeff. Jeff, the dates have been changed. Now we're talking 14th to 19th. We'll touch base later and tell you.
We're going to Mexico City. Yeah, I do love Mexico City.
And it works out well because I got to say, and I'm not going to name any names just because it's funny. You'll find out eventually. But the husband got his wife's birthday wrong by a full week.
Now, to be clear, at all of this started, I said to Christie, I thought her birthday was the 18th. She's like, nope, that's not what the husband says. But still, she never even said. But John is saying...
But John says you're wrong. And maybe that would have solved some problems. So hopefully, well, not hopefully. We are going to be going. And so it's kind of nice this way, though, because it's going to be our birthdays, too. So that's kind of going to be our big birthday celebration. Probably dinner at Pujol again.
I'm excited. #1 restaurant in the entire country of Mexico.
So, yeah. I just noticed that my nail polish matches very well.
Nice. So the other thing, we love Mexico City. They have the double-decker buses. Some have the possibility of covering the top, and some don't. This top level, and because sometimes it can rain in Mexico City.
Yeah.
We have been on the bus when it's
it
rained,
rained.
and it is,
and it's not warm rain like it is here. It's a cool rain
because you're at over 7,000 feet in Mexico City. But it is such a beautiful city. They have a museum owned by Carlos Slim, and I don't know if he's donated it or if it's his museum, but it's all of these geometric shapes in this stainless steel building in this crazy shape.
Mhm.
It is a beautiful city. And there's a Maserati dealership very close to there.
Look at how bright that blue light is flickering on the crock pot.
There you go. We have also, if you want to just move just a little bit, honey, just move just a little this way.
Oh, you want to show people your mess?
This is part of my still right there, which Christie's obviously showing. The still has had
Good morning.
fluid in it for over a month. And I'm like, what if it rusted? And it didn't rust. It's stainless steel. It's good stainless steel. But still, I needed to clean it out because I am going to start another run soon.
We have lots of sugar to do. We got to use that sugar up before the ants eat it all.
Yeah, those ants, they're amazing. Ants chew through stuff. We have had years ago, this is many years ago, we had those ramen noodles. We had a pack of that. So you have the pack of ramen noodles
kids were all at home.
in the styrofoam. Yeah. We were killing our kids. Sorry.
One ramen noodle at a time.
And then you have the plastic wrap that goes around it. The ants went through the wrap, through the styrofoam, and or through the foil.
Or the foil, depending. But I think mostly the styrofoam.
I think it was mostly the styrofoam. Yeah. And they're like, we know something's in there. It's like crack cocaine to ants. And the ants were like, oh, but it was awesome.
We said good morning to Colin. Sheila,
Hello, Colin.
Good morning. Randy, normally we have a hotel that we've stayed at. This time we're looking at some Airbnbs. We're actually looking at some different areas. I'm like, you know what? There's going to be a group of us. There's going to be 6 of us going, 3 couples. And I am willing to check out a few different areas in Mexico City.
I want to check out the Maserati dealership. You know how awesome a Maserati would be on these dirt roads? It would be fantastic.
On a tow truck.
I know. It would be terrible. We have a guy in our hood on a motorbike, and there's 2 motorbikes that do this. They come whipping down here. We're almost at the end of the road. I don't know how the hell these guys do this. Even late at night, 11:30, we'll hear them zooming.
It's very irritating.
I don't think they're up to any good. But maybe they are. But whatever it is, I want to take like a broom handle or a bat and just throw it in the tire.
That would be very rude.
Hey, man, if our grandkids are coming by at 11:30 at night one morning, what happens? Or night, I guess, not morning. Close to morning. I don't know. So what else are we doing today?
We need the SUV model of a Maserati. Oh, that would be cool. Let's get the mom vans of Maseratis, okay?
Yeah, that's an awesome idea.
Soccer mom vans.
Soccer mom.
We are not buying a Maserati.
No.
Don't you all worry.
No. We've got
Good morning, Barb. How are you? Barbara Reichik.
Oh, fantastic. So for me, this is what I've realized. I really want to get land and stuff. Fancy crap doesn't really impress me anymore.
No, we just need a comfortable car that runs.
When I was younger, I wanted a Mercedes. I wanted all this stuff. And then life kicked my ass. No, that's not what happened. But
we moved here.
Yeah, no. But we can actually start to think about things like this. And it's just not even important.
Jeff thinks they have the same motorcycle racing through their neighborhood at 3 a.m. Very fast and very loud. Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm wondering. Maybe no good. Maybe no good.
Yeah, you know what? My dream car when I was younger, and I actually got to drive it, so I was lucky. One of the older Jags, like not a real old Jag, but like the 80s Jags.
It looked like a Jag. No, was it the 80s? Yeah, it would be the 80s.
Yeah.
Back
and I got to drive it. I've driven it to Banff. Like I was nannying for a
she
wealthy
used to make
family.
Real money in those days.
Real money.
No, this couple, they had a house right on the edge of the river, up in the river valley.
So you got to overlook. Oh, it was just overlook Horlock Park and stuff like that. For all of you that know Edmonton at all,
they had a hot tub.
Mis amigos.
And in the winter time, we would have this soft snow, and I hate the snow, but it was a beautiful snow, especially when you're sitting in a hot tub, watching the snow fall all around you. You have your friends. or your family. We could have anybody there. She would go, they would call us up Friday, 2:00. Say, yeah, we're going to Bahamas for 10 days. Can you pack a suitcase? And they would just leave wads of cash for us. Yeah, take the kids to Banff. Take the kids to Jasper. Take the kids to Drumheller.
With the kids.
You know, it was awesome. Now, it also, I think, got us ready to have kids. Because the kids at the beginning were 2, 3, 3, 4.
2, 3.
And for us, it was, I think, a really good thing because as a couple, we were married. Yes, we were married at the time. And it was a good thing. Now, I remember the worst thing I ever did to one of those kids was in Drumheller. We're having breakfast, and she would not drink her milk. I'm like, drink your milk.
She wanted chocolate milk so bad.
So she wouldn't drink it. And she's like, it tastes bad. It tastes bad. No, it doesn't. Blah, blah, blah.
We thought she was just grumpy and full and, So
it was sour milk.
It was curdly.
And I forced that little girl to drink milk, and I feel so
but not
bad.
No. It wasn't a lot, so she didn't.
Just like, you've got to have one more sip.
Yeah.
Never do that to children. I mean, we don't
check it first. And now, I mean, we were young. Yeah. We didn't know. Kids are kids, right? We didn't know. So we learned a lot. We did learn a lot. They were our guinea pigs.
I think it is good for people to practice on other people's children. So that way, before you raise your own.
And yes, we do know that it is Easter weekend. Yes.
Oh, my birthday? Good Friday, baby. Good Friday.
And what's my birthday?
Holy Thursday. It is a thing.
I was right.
Holy cow.
Or Maudie Thursday, but Holy Thursday is another name for it.
Christie called it Holy
Catholic.
Thursday.
What can I say?
I'm like, it is not Holy Thursday. There is no Holy Thursday. Oh my gosh, there is a Holy Thursday.
I still love being right because it doesn't happen a ton of times. John is really smart, and he has a lot of knowledge stuck up in that big head of his.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole Holy Thursday thing threw me for a loop. She was
Morning,
right.
Eva.
Hello. So yeah, Holy Thursday.
Good Friday.
Then you've got Sassy Saturday, and then Easter weekend, Easter Sunday. So yeah, Sassy Saturday. I don't know if it's real, but it should be. So anybody whose birthday is April 16th, happy Sassy Saturday and birthday to you this year. Because Easter moves, right? It moves based upon the moon, based upon all this other stuff. Who figures out these days? They're like, yeah, we got to sit down and April 17th.
It has to do with the moon and all that kind of stuff, And
you have to kill a goat. Somehow you kill a goat in there. I don't understand, but yeah, that is how it works.
Claudia's birthday is the day after April Fool's. Well, at least it's not April Fool's.
That's true, because we do know April Fool's.
We know some April Fools.
Is it Clarissa or Carissa? It's Carissa. No, it's Clarissa. Clarissa. That's her birthday is April Fool's. I remember that. I mean, she dated my brother like 30 years ago. Longer than 30 years ago. It's like once you have an April Fool's person, you remember that person.
At least one of them.
Also, Tom Boland's birthday is on the same as mine. Sean Slavinsky is on the same day as mine. I'm trying to remember who else, but those two I do know. Is Mary Jo's birthday the same as mine?
I think so. I don't have to share my birthday with very many people.
No.
I think one of my friend's brothers, Eva, you're still watching, Geraldine's brother, I think one of her brother's birthdays was on April 14th.
Do any of you share birthdays with famous people? My birthday.
I'm standing next to one.
My birthday.
An April Fool.
Nope. Thank you. Scratch the back.
Okay.
I just scratched your back.
A tiny little bit.
Okay, we're good. Thank you. My birthday is shared with the birthday of Ronald McDonald. Also.
Some clown. Some other clown.
And the U.S. tax date. Also, the Titanic was hit on the 14th. It sank on the 15th. Abraham Lincoln shot on the 14th. Sank on the 15th.
He sank, huh?
But he died.
Sank into the abyss
of death. He died. He sank into the abyss of death.
You're right, Jeff.
What?
I'm standing next to an April Fool.
Yeah, it's kind of true. And this year, I will be 5'2". Where is the time going? I remember turning 13, 14, 15, 16. I remember all of those like it was the day before yesterday. It's always like that. The other day. Who here shares a birthday with anybody famous?
Debbie Keatley shares with Elvis.
Nice. See, that's the kind of stuff
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Awesome, Debbie. Have you been to Graceland yet? Have you met his wife? Priscilla was kind of cute kid. And the daughter married Michael Jackson. For 2 years, I think, something like that. But yeah, that would have been the merging of empires.
Which is maybe how he got all the music.
Who? Michael made $1 gajillion. He was worth a lot. Eva says, President Richard Nixon. Ooh. Debbie says, no, she hasn't met either. That's a shame.
Or been to...
So somebody had posted on Facebook about something you did, this one exciting thing in your life. And somebody had said they met Dr. Ruth. And I thought, that's kind of sad. We've met so many famous people.
We met Mr. Dressup.
We've met so many people. And
Dr. Channing, Peter Gabriel, and several others on my birthday.
Ooh, that's cool.
Wow.
Now, did you know that, or did you just GTS? Let's Google that stuff. But yeah, it is. Birthdays are a funny thing. We celebrate them, and I have no idea why. I really don't. I think the JW's got it right. They're like, we don't celebrate birthdays. So they're all 1 year old. I guess they're not even 1 year. It depends on if they were born into it or not. Do their birthdays stop at that point? Are they, because they will say, I am 42 years old. Are they really 42? We don't know because they don't have birthdays. How do they know? These are things I think about every day. So come on, let's see some more birthdays. Who shares their birthdays?
Oh, she knew it was Peter Gabriel. She Googled the rest.
Yeah, I figured. Now, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer, awesome song. Also, Addicted to Love. The girls in that video were kind of hot at the time. I remember being younger and more interested in women at that time. And yeah, very hot.
Sorry. Work.
What do you mean, sorry? You're sorry that I was interested in those women, or are you sorry that you were
sorry
busy?
that I'm working?
Yes, yeah, she was not sorry. She almost probably wishes I would have found one of those women, given her a break. Office chat. Okay. Oh, that's weird. It's showing up here.
Yeah, because my WhatsApp, I downloaded it.
Okay. So, any questions for us today? Anything you want to chat about?
What were you just looking at like that?
I was just thinking about things like more solar panels.
For our house?
I love solar panels. Well, when we build all this other stuff, we're going to need more solar panels. And I really wasn't just thinking about that.
I think when we finish that, we put a little array up top of that.
An array? An array?
A grouping?
A grouping? Those are big words. Those are awesome words for you.
Punch him. Punch him.
So last night we had a great evening out. We went to El Colaguita.
How can they not have birthdays?
Which is awesome. El Colaguita, that is absolutely hands down my favorite restaurant. Chris is like, no. The thing is, they're always really good.
They're consistent. It's not great food, but it's consistently good.
Yesterday, though, they gave me such a tiny octopus. I had little teeny tiny tentacles, very little meat, all tentacles.
Tiny tentacles.
And that was weird for me. I have never had octopus like I had yesterday. And it was good. Please don't get me wrong. But I like meatier pieces of octopus.
I just want to vomit when you talked about that. You said something about Refugio Del Mar the other day and you missed it. They are building a condo complex and they are selling them. They are
using escrow. They have all the money. They have all the money. So they don't care if you buy. They don't, because they have the money. So that is cool. It's an escrow, very protected. The way that they have this, the money isn't even released until it is done being built. That is the least complicated way to buy anything in Mexico. Because if they don't build, the money gets released back to you.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is hands down the safest way to do it. Period. If every developer did this, we'd have a lot less construction, because then you need the money to buy. Like real estate in Mexico, you need the money to buy.
Yes.
So I hope that answers your question. And hands down, it is going to be the best quality around. Like, I mean, what they're doing is magical. They have a restaurant down below. Escrow. Oh my gosh, we can talk about escrow real quick. Escrow is a.
We really only have a few minutes. We got to leave.
Okay.
So
Escrow is a third party that holds your funds. You pay for this, right? And it's about, I think, $750. Is that about right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, you pay about $750 and they hold the money. So then you've got the notary, the buyer, and the seller all have to sign the paperwork to release the funds, because that way nobody can have the money. In Canada, you have broker trust accounts. Now, obviously, you hope your broker doesn't have an addiction or, an addiction, like probably to drugs or any kind of women or men. You want to make sure that they're not thieves, scoundrels.
Anyways, we don't have to worry about that because we do have escrow accounts here. The only places that don't use escrow generally are pre-construction.
Yeah,
but with Refugio Del Mar, they are.
This is what Refugio Del Mar gets from me. Now, they didn't use our services, so they don't get a thumbs up for that. There's another. No, I can't even joke about that because eventually they may need us.
Alrighty. Anyways, we're going to leave, but Debbie pointed out that I don't really know what escrow really is. Okay, we'll touch on that really quickly.
Well, no, that's what Leslie said. I just told what escrow
Oh, okay.
is. That's what I just said. That's why I asked you. $750, disinterested, third party, except they do get paid. So we're done.
And Debbie Keatley is pointing out, yes, and I forgot to mention that the Kissing Bridge, the
structure,
some of the structures being built. So yay. All right, you guys have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye. Adios.